2025?
Something, yeah. 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 I went from having like a full house of people to before 7 a.m. everyone else leaving. Like my daughter and my wife drove away. My friends drove away. Cats gone. And like here I am. Pretty happy about it, honestly.
I was about to say that. What's
If I'm
the downside?
gonna be honest about it, not a problem. I don't know. Oh man, I'm going through all my cards. I have a Charlie card from the Boston. I almost said Metro.
Did you say Charlie card?
Yeah, Charlie is there's a song about this guy that gets stuck on the Boston MBTA. Charlie is the guy. Not like Charlie, it's Charlie. Not that Charlie. It's a different. Yep, that's where we're at. I have a My Panera card for some reason. That. Oh boy. Yep. Anyhow,
we are off to a blazing start.
Yep. We were in Mexico in October and part of November. And I tried a couple times to get money out of my ATM with my ATM card and it wouldn't work. And so my wife is there with her card and her card worked fine. So like, okay, I should probably figure this out. But I don't really get cash all that much. So I think I was in PayPal and it was like, I still had the old address and I wanted to change that. And they were like, well, you can't change it until you change your address to match like what the card says it is. And it's like, oh, and it was like an old card. I'm like, okay. And so I'm trying to make it work and I can't. And then I realized like this card had expired in September. They must have sent it to the old address because they had the old address. Right? And I was like, okay. So I don't know. Like, anyway, it's just, I just found that card like, yep, there it is. It's old. I don't know. It expired. What can I tell you? This is the time of year where you do this kind of housekeeping tasks, you know?
Is it?
I think it is. Yeah. I think it's time.
I feel like that's I don't know. I was going to say end of 2024 sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's, what do you like? You make like a New Year's resolution. Like I resolved not to be this freaking stupid all the time. But you know what? That's not really working out for me,
No,
Brad.
I've been trying to do that for years. And it continues to elude me.
Yeah.
With every...
it just keeps going.
So Paul, the only reason I wanted to chat today is because I engineered something in the most Brad way possible.
Okay.
So
it was a debate that, you know, it's like, so we've probably done this 3 times over the holidays. It's like, so what are you thinking? It's like, I don't know. You know, like, I don't know.
Well, it's supposed to get here on Sunday, so we'll see if it actually solves my problem. And so for Christmas, and I didn't build this thing until like a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. My wife got me a standing desk for Christmas. Like that's
okay. Now like, there are different levels of standing desks. Is it a electronic goes up and down thing, or is it always so manual crank?
We only needed the legs, like the frame. So she got it's a pretty nice frame. This thing's pretty hefty because I already had a nice butcher block top that I stained, and it's all polyurethane. It's real nice. So I didn't want to replace that. So it is. So she got these legs, and they go up and down. You can sit or stand, as you know, they're motorized, like 3 motors on this thing or whatever. Crazy. Doesn't matter. I didn't unbox it right away because I was like, so I said, here's my problem. Like, I know because I have a dual monitor set up on an arm and a whole bunch of crap on my desk that when this thing's at its peak height, it's gonna wobble. Like this is like standing desks wobble.
We have floor like.
What's that?
Is it on a carpet or a hardwood floor?
No, it's on hardwood floor, but it's you put that much mass that high up in the air, it's gonna wobble. Yeah. Like it, and it's not. Some people say that's not a lot of wobble. That's whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like if it wobbles, it drives me nuts. Like my current desk is actually, I have it pushed up against the wall so that when you type into it, it presses into the wall frame, and then it doesn't wobble. And like I can't deal with 2 monitors just slightly vibrating.
Oh my god, yes, of course. I have this problem all the time. Like type and the monitor will.
Yeah, exactly. It happens. It's much less when you're sitting down because the center of gravity is much lower. Doesn't matter. I think I found a solution. Okay. It is significantly over-engineered, but I think it might work. So on like a CNC lathe or CNC machine, the cutting head it translates left and right and forward and back. It does that on a rail because the problem with the standing desk is that you can't affix it to a wall because it goes up and down, right? Like that's the problem. So what I bought,
Oh my God, you bought a rail. So
I,
it goes
I
up
bought a
and down.
CNC lathe rail that I'm going to mount vertically, and then I can attach the desk to that
Yes.
rail. And so then it should be able to
Yeah,
move
so you
up.
almost have like a pin thing that it stays in the rail, so
Yeah,
it
it
keeps it
stays,
on the.
and that rail is obviously connected to the wall, and that grip on that rail is very fluid because it's designed for like a lathe.
I mean, it would have been easier just not to use the desk, but go on. I'm sorry.
But anyway, so like I'm going to mount this thing to the wall. I'm
Yep.
going to mount the guide onto the guide is on the wall, whatever the coupling is on my desk. And then I should be able to move this thing up and down and have no wobble. I was pretty proud of this.
I,
Well, wait, I should say I'm
I
pretty
expect
proud
to
of
see
it works.
photos of this ridiculous contraption.
What is it?
What ridiculous contraption was the term I used?
Oh.
But when are you making this happen?
Well, I've already built the desk. It's already set up, and I'm already using it. And there is wobble at the top, like as I knew there would be.
Yeah.
So
No, but
I
when are
think
you
it
doing the rail?
arrives. I think the rail arrives Sunday,
I see.
maybe Saturday. Can't remember.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, that's assuming the world doesn't end. We're supposed to get a bunch of snow.
Oh jeez. We had thunder and lightning on New Year's Eve, which I have to say, historically, possibly a first.
Yeah, that's unusual.
Yeah, it was like a nice summer storm. On New Year's Eve, except that it was, I don't know, 38 degrees out or something, but it was very strange.
Yes.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Yep. Anyway, holidays good. Anything notable other than the standing desk? I guess it's we.
No iPhone purchased.
Yep.
Just gonna
We'll get
stick
you
with my
yet.
old rotary phone.
And your dog Toto too.
Although I will tell, we watched Wicked. That's you can now get that at home.
Is that your daughter's new favorite movie?
Oh my god! So it's not usually something I would like. Yeah, go watch it. Like it's really good.
You know what? So I will see it. I've already resolved that I will do this. I'm not a fan of musicals at all.
Yeah, I will tell you. Make sure you have your music volume turned up, and like if you have a Sonos sub or whatever.
It looks like it's It looks like I said. We are gonna see it. We did watch Gladiator 2 over the holidays. It's okay. It's well made. It's a whatever Ridley Scott movie, but not as I don't know, it's just it felt like the same exact story over again. But yeah, Wicked. I will definitely. Yeah, I will see that. Sure.
Yeah. So we did that. My kid is home still for another couple days. Although with the snow, we'll see what happens next week.
Oh my God! Right.
They're saying 8 inches, which for us is significant.
School starts what, Monday?
So here's the dumb thing. I love my kid's school. However, every time there's a long break, they always have a teacher in service day the first day back. So her first day back isn't actually until Tuesday, which
That's
is
ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So,
Hmm.
anyways, I guess we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
CES is happening. There's a whole bunch of things being announced.
There's going to be some I was going to say today, tomorrow, pay attention because companies are already starting to do some early stuff. Like LG did announce some of their next gen, Gram laptops, which are kind of cool just for being super thin and light. But I know there's more coming. So, pay attention.
There's a bunch of monitors coming that were announced. Sam, this is just vaguely in my wheelhouse because I'd love to get. So they've only had like 32-inch 4K high refresh rate monitors, and now they're finally starting to make 27-inch. At least that's what they're announcing this year, which means I'm about 9 years away from them not being priced $1,000 each.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going to be a little pricey out of the gate, but yeah, I'd like to get something. I mean, look, I literally this past year bought a 1080p 24-inch monitor in Mexico because everything there is so expensive for that kind of stuff. But I'd like to. I wouldn't mind having like a single, like super widescreen display. I have like 2 displays in here. It's they're both different and they're slightly, you know what I mean? Like I'm like anal retentive enough. I'd like it to be kind of consistent.
Well, see, that's my exact problem. these two monitors that I'm on now, once again, are the exact same. The two monitors that I have on my now new standing desk upstairs are the exact same for that.
No, and I would love to make fun of that, but I listen to that and I'm like, yeah, no, I
Yeah,
that's
no.
how I want, my stuff to be too. So I get it.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 Yep.